Hey, Johnson Chan, and hopefully everyone had a really good Thanksgiving weekend. I know I definitely spent pretty much all last week trying to recover from my stupid little flu, and of course the flu-induced pneumonia that came with it. So that was fun. But I'm feeling pretty much. I guess now I can say I'm actually pretty much near 100%. I mean, I still have like a lingering cough, but it's nothing major, so it's just an annoying inconvenience. And I don't know, for some stupid, retarded reason, Restream's also just being a prick too. So it's like my OBS is all screwed up. Now it's in a chat stream format that just I don't like. I like the old one where it had like the extra little thing. So I always like having the extra little thing. So anyway, there's that annoying lingering cough. Uh, so So I was actually thinking that I actually want to maybe try to adjust the content just a little bit because what I'm going to do is first of all I'm going to stop uploading to Rumble. I mean, hardly anyone even uses it or even looks at it. So, but I'll still keep the channel there just in case. With that being said, I'm actually going to try to experiment with YouTube chapters. So it's just like Cryptos R Us and all the other things. So like you could just click the little timestamp and go straight to the content, right? Essentially, I actually really like those on YouTube videos. In fact, I'm pretty sure everyone does. So I'm going to actually try and see if that's going to help boost things a little bit as well. So. Yeah, and with that being said, I'm gonna try to just concentrate mostly on crypto stuff, finance stuff, maybe whatever crypto related news that we get. As much as I like to rabble about the political stuff, but I'm actually finding that I want to try to avoid reading or doing things that might make me angry. So yeah, yeah, because it's gonna take a while for God to take away all my anger and stuff. So. Hmm. I want to help these things along. All right, so I'm still trying to figure out how this new content format's going to be because, I'm going to have it structured so that it'll be easier for me to figure out, where to put the timestamps. But, we'll just get right into it. Okay. So searches for Bitcoin, uh, let's see. Okay, it's hovering around 20 for last week, which makes sense because crypto was pretty much crap last week, right? Because everyone's paranoid about the stupid man. This annoying crap in my throat. It's so annoying. Uh, everyone's fears about the stupid Omicron variant, which is funny enough almost a anagram for moronic, right? The moronic variant. Everyone's realizing that it's actually kind of just overblown completely, right? I know I tweeted this out yesterday, but Fox News at least is reporting that while it seems unusual, the symptoms seem mild and stuff. So we'll have to just see how the media decides they want to play this thing because they really want those lockdowns. But the problem is resistance to both vaccines, mandates, and really just the general idea of a lockdown is really making a lot of people really effing mad. That's why there are protests everywhere, and then they're trying to like suppress it. And then in Australia, they actually have quarantine camps now. But I don't know. Like we're just gonna have to hope that those Australians can still keep resisting because they're still mass protesting Australia, so they can't put everybody in a camp. At least not yet. So we'll have to see just how that goes. All right. So buy Bitcoin is also pretty low as well. So the Normie indicators so far indicate not a problem. So that's a good thing. I mean the bull run isn't even anywhere near done yet. That's basically what this means. Now, let's see. Inflation continues to be pretty high, but of course this is like a long-term trend. So this probably isn't even going to update until at least once a month. But with that being said, more people are searching inflation than ever before. So at least people are aware that there's something wrong with their money. So that's good news for us. Hyperinflation has actually started going down. Okay. That's interesting. Inflation searches are way up, but hyperinflation is way down. Very interesting. Very interesting. So I didn't actually know that I could get this information for free, the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. So I always wanted this because market sentiment is actually very important, right? In fact, that's like one of the first things I always look at, right? Is what are the normies doing? Then the next step up are like the more sophisticated normies to the investors to the whales. Now I'm not willing to pay money in Glassnode, but Glassnode actually has some really good metrics too, specifically to measure institutional interest and what they're actually doing. But I can't get access to that unless I pay money. Also, it's a little complicated to read as well. I mean, it's still not as complicated as computer programming, but you know. Okay, so let's hit the Fear and Greed Index because I was looking at this last, like off stream, obviously, like a couple days ago. So this thing was around like 28 or 15. So this thing's actually going up a little bit. The next update will happen in 8 hours and 47 minutes. Yeah, these guys actually update, I think, once a day. So last week was neutral, fear. Okay, so that's interesting. I mean, I'm actually thinking this is actually more of a lagging indicator, right? The fear and greed index. But, I mean, it reacts pretty quickly to like what's going on in the market, So the good news is everyone realizes that the Omicron fears are basically way overblown. Uh, and then we also had like a gigantic drop on Friday. So obviously, there's going to have to be some kind of bounce back. Now, again, we'll have to see what they do because the fear that they're pricing in is really the lockdowns. Which both the Federal Reserve, the big corporations, they really want those lockdowns. But again, as I said, there's a lot of resistance to, just the overall, tyrannical regime, right? Because nobody wants a lockdown. Nobody wants to take any more, vaccines than they have to and all that other stuff. So there's, again, a lot of resistance. So we'll have to see. And this pending home sales stuff, rebound, whatever, it's all bullshit. It's all BlackRock and big corporations, again, just buying up all the land. You and I, the normie people, can't afford shit, right? So, especially since I've been looking, because, like, I want to buy a house in, like, Miami. I might actually switch back to Tampa, but right now it's just either Miami or Tampa. I haven't really exactly decided yet, because on the one hand, I'll have an easier time dating in Tampa, right? Because I want to get a girlfriend, eventually get a wife, have kids, whatever. But there's just less crap in Tampa. In Miami, I get like all the stuffs there, especially real estate investing. But I mean, they vote 80%, 82% or whatever. I haven't even checked, but I know it's at least 80% like Democrat. So it's basically going to be just like New York City, except I guess cheaper. So, I kind of have to balance those things out. Well, on the other hand, though, I think their cops tend to be less crazy. So that's actually another factor as well. Tampa might have okay cops, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, their chief of police. It does tend to be more liberal leaning, so I guess there's that. All right. So Bitcoin, BITO is up 5%. Riot is actually down a little bit. Oh, that's a shame, because these two clowns were actually up in pre-market, like up 6%. Huh. Because the NASDAQ is up a lot as well. I know crude oil was surging today, now it's down at 341. It's still up 5%. So I'm sure the big banks are happy about that. Jack Dorsey is expected to step down from Twitter. That's actually kind of a big deal, because he's actually been going on some interesting rants lately. So actually, we do want to read that, but we'll save that for the news portion. Let's see, Bitcoin. Okay, so I don't see anything too crazy here. Dollar is up a lot. All right, let's see. I don't know. There's something going on outside. I don't know if they're like deploying salt for snow coming in or construction or something. But there's a lot of crap out there on the road. So you might hear like jackhammers and shit. Alright, so bond yields are not too bad. I mean, they're slightly selling off. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Let's see. It's my Twitter. I don't really have anything here. Oh yeah, so for political stuff, just go on my Twitter, right? If you just want to look at. I mean, I'm not even really tweeting that much stuff because I just don't really have that much interest in really doing anything. So, all right, let's take a look at crypto. Then we'll do technical analysis. Let's see, and then we'll do some news, and then we'll leave it at that. Okay, so Bitcoin's at 57K. Ethereum's doing pretty well at 4,300. Binance is at 615. Yeah, Binance has actually recovered pretty nicely, so that makes me pretty happy. My Binamon / Binance coin liquidity pool is doing better than before, so that's really good. Okay, so cryptos are doing generally pretty well. And Shiba still, alright, whatever that is. Okay, that's good. Let's see, I know Pancake Swap has come back a nice amount as well. It was as low as like 1250 or whatever over the weekend, and it came all the way back up to like 1450 today. Now it's at like 1416. So I overall like cryptos are catching a bid, but I mean they're still way off from what they should be. So again, because the markets just really don't know what's going to happen with the lockdowns and stuff and this Omicron moronic BS. So okay, Biomon's doing okay, and Doglon Mars is doing okay as well. Okay, all right, so let's do a quick. Holy shit. The Mannarino index is actually 93.4, so this thing spiked back up. But it did crash on Friday, so along with the rest of the markets. So that's just how it goes. Alright, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Alright, so this is what I like seeing. So Bitcoin RSI is below 0 now. It's down here. And of course, you just always, as always, just ignore the sell and technical error. This thing's always lagging, so. Yeah, but this is good. This is good. It's from negative. I'm trying to mouse over precisely. So it's like basically negative 900 and negative 1300. Okay, and then we get a bunch of red candles and basically a nice, amazing bounce above the third bottom blue line here. So this is looking very good. Now it could still drop more, but it's really not really wanting to drop anymore because this basically tells us that Bitcoin's and really probably cryptocurrencies in general are just oversold. Now they could still keep selling because whales keep buying, but again, we'll just have to see how the governments and the media decide to play this Omicron thing, or the fucking moronic BS. Let's see. Let's take a look at Binance. Okay. So eventually, if this channel ever grows, I could always just ask chat if they want me to look at other coins. I mean, if it's not listed here, then the coin's not good enough. So, for technical analysis. Okay, so surprisingly, Binance coin is actually pretty strong RSI-wise, which makes sense because the price has been pretty strong too. Okay, I mean, it's not near the top, but it's pretty far from the bottom as well, so okay. Alright, I mean, Binance has been doing pretty strong lately, so. We could probably take a look at CRO, actually. Yeah, Coinbase will be fine. No, let's see, so CRO is just too new. Let me see, maybe there's somewhere else. How about Qcoin? Yeah, this has more data for us to work with. Yeah, because the RSI lines are like just completely off. Okay, so as expected, RSI down here, MACD or whatever you want to call it, pretty high up. And this is above the third blue line. Oh yeah, so it's already starting to consolidate. But yeah. Looks like Crypto.com coin definitely wants to keep going up. But it's picked a good time to basically catch its breath, quote unquote. So, but with that being said, it might actually want to drop a little further. But if it just keeps consolidating like here for like the next couple of weeks, that's probably fine too, because then it doesn't go down in value. Because again, CRO is very aggressive right now in their marketing, so it's very, very nice. which is going to keep pumping that momentum up. All right, so Shiba, yeah, this is actually what we want. This is tough because I would actually not mind buying more Shiba. Yeah, because this thing's definitely bottomed out. I mean, look how oversold this thing is becoming. Like, look all those red candles. It's already hovering above the bottom third blue line, and of course RSI is now officially below zero. Not by much, but it's below zero. So that probably means Dogline Mars is the same thing. Yeah, I'm really glad that Qcoin is listing a lot of these coins, because then we have access to the technicals here. All right, so Dogline Mars is about excuse me, it's about to hit zero on the RSI, and it's still kind of in between the second and third bottom line. So, all right, works for me. Hold on, what is that? Oh, okay. All right, so this basically tells us that pretty much everything's already pretty much at the bottom. So things could still continue going down, especially if another wave of fear hits like crypto or the markets or whatever. But the thing is, it's not gonna be as bad, at least it shouldn't be, because this thing's already pretty, like, a lot of people have already dumped everything, right? And have been consistently been dumping in recent, like, since last week or whatever, right? So I think things should be turning around, but again, we'll see how the globalists decide to play this moronic variant. The holy grail for crypto traders is average return over no. El Salvador celebrates Black Friday. Yeah, they did tweet that out lately. So Bitcoin offers 2 Bitcoin funds. No. New German government cities crypto and coalition agreement. What? This headline doesn't even make any sense. Alright, we'll take a look then, I guess. Jack Dorsey plans to step down as Twitter CEO. Actually, I'd rather read it here than on Yahoo. So we'll do that. Let's see. Bitcoin holds 57,000 amid warning weekends could fuel a fresh Bitcoin dip. Yeah, we kind of basically just went over that. I mean, if those weekends dump, I mean, there's just not much more damage they can do. Because the big damage was already done on Friday, so. Okay, pile other and experience travel. Alright, very good. Alright, let's see. What does news.bitcoin have? Indian government asks this question of Bitcoin transactions. Yeah, India is like completely confused about cryptocurrencies. I know the people of India love Bitcoin and crypto, though. It's just the government, like some holdouts in the Indian government really hate it for obvious reasons. Emerging cooling gets attention from miners. No, study finds most popular crypto with Russian social media. Most popular cryptocurrencies. Oh, okay. They're just studying what Russians are into. Yeah, that's fine. Political cartoonist accuses NFT platforms Opensea Rarible of being tools for political censorship. So they're probably talking about Stone Toss, actually. Yeah, that's Stone Toss. Okay. Gary for this NFT member. Flork NFT platformed. Okay, sweet. That has had with a recent Stone Toss. Okay. Yeah, see, this is another problem. Actually, I guess we could go over this. This is actually important. Yeah. See, I'm thinking in terms of now the YouTube chapters, so I want to make sure that, like, specific news items. South Africa, you have hold of own NFTs, a further 9.4% plan to buy. Yeah, NFTs are huge. I don't understand them at all, and I kind of don't want them. But I'm glad that they're there, and they're very, they're just anything that just takes us away from this globalist BS IMF type of fiat whatever system, is a good thing for all of us. Big Bank of England governor worried about Bitcoin being legal tender in El Salvador. Yeah, see the central bankers are starting to get huffing and puffing, right? The IMF has talked shit to El Salvador for taking Bitcoin. Now the Bank of England's getting in on this. Like, what jurisdiction does the Bank of England have over El Salvador, right? So like, this is how people are hopefully beginning to realize that this entire globalist system that we're in is just completely corrupt and evil and run by Satan and a bunch of like pedo bears. You know? So, alright. Completed the Soul Chicks Gate on the first week of release. Wow. It's called Soul Chicks? This doesn't look like... I mean, I guess you play as an animal or something? Okay. Time plans to become crypto positive society. Government says crypto is the future. Okay, so we don't need to read this, but it looks like Thailand is actually embracing cryptocurrency. So that's a very good thing. Because believe it or not, the people who are going to actually lead against the global system are actually going to be third world countries, or countries you don't really hear much from, right? Basically at the bottom of the heap financially, because they're the ones that have the most to gain from getting away from the global system. Kevin O'Leary on SEC versus Ripple over XRP. I have zero interest in investing in litigation against SEC. Yeah, they show America are more profitable to mine than Bitcoin by necessity. Does he owe you similar investment but doubts Buffett has skills to keep crypto safe? Yeah, he said that before. Alright. We can take a quick look at that. Yeah, pretty low. Don't need to look at that. Alright, let's see. What does Plan B have for us? MicroStrategy has purchased an additional 7,000 Bitcoins. Holy shit. Okay, an average price of it as of today, we now hold 121,000 Bitcoins. Acquired for $3.57 billion, an average price of $29.5 thousand. Wow. Okay. It's a lot of... Imagine how, hey... I'm so hungry. A lot of people quit I think you mean quit their job to play Axis Infinity. Why work $5 to $9 a day? They can make more money playing Axis Infinity than a regular job in poor countries. Yeah, I was kind of interested in getting into Axie Infinity or games like it, which is why I was playing Binapet. But I mean, I don't know. It's definitely a solid concept. I have no question about that. But I don't know. I just don't want to use the Ethereum blockchain. Well, 69,000 the top for this halving cycle. The top will be greater than 69,000. Yeah, that's just a poll, and then that's it. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't know what Wooly Woo has got anything here. Fakes Centella, Pink Dye Line outdoing Upward Bend, just saying. November 28th. Yeah, he doesn't tweet too much either. Alright, let's alright, first and foremost, okay, because now we're using the new YouTube format, so I gotta figure out how I want to start this. Okay, so let's look at Stone Toss then. We'll just do that. Let's see. Two large NFT marketplaces are accused of political censorship, which they are. Not real. Actually, real kindness has never been tried. Okay, a very special night from Ben about to get ready for their Stone Toss Comics NFT launch market calendars. Okay. Flurk NFTs is seeing support from Internet Funny Man, Ricky Bear, and Sam Hyde. Okay, so Stone Toss actually spoke with Bitcoin.com News. Told News Desk censorship has been happy with the recent NFT Stone Toss thing. Yeah, he's calling them flirks. Mind launched a sale of 5,000 NFTs. It was doing pretty well too. The project collected a total of 420 Ethereum, and this is the equivalent of 1.8 million USD. Okay, they were speculating on the resale of this. Okay, within about 6 hours of the sale trade, oh, wow. Flirk NFTs exceeded 100 Ethereum on Opensea. It was around that point, for unknown reasons, Opensea delisted Flirks. Yeah, and so did Rarible as well. There's no word Daniel telling you they don't want to hear something first. Said that following day, Rarible relisted the Flux NFT collection, but the collection was delisted again hours later. Political censorship. Really, this is Washington platform. So you're just holding any sort of viable over being connected to such as being Dave Chappelle telling jokes. Despite reaching out their official support channels on Twitter, hearing no reply from Opensea or Rarible or why the deplatforming. Yeah, see, before I go any further, this is just like the internet. Cryptocurrencies are by their nature decentralized and free. The problem is censorship will still be a major problem because, you know, it's the applications that you build on top of the internet or the cryptocurrencies, you know, that have all the centralized power. So this is a perfect example of what's going to happen in the future. They don't, right? Everyone's pretending to be like pro freedom, and then they just simply delist Stone Toss. So I don't know, man. This is not good. And it seems like they're pretty adamant about the censorship too. They're like, yeah, go F yourself. Despite the reason might be the inclusion of a Confederate flag as a random trait applied to some of the NFT artworks in the set. We also included Pride flag, Gadsden flag, and Hammer sickle shirts traits as well. We was for anything having to adjust the cause for both have brand and social places for artistic expression, blah blah blah. When Pride we don't delete it just because of its political view. Tie itself as an art mark. Personally, I have no doubt we'll enjoy listening even if we construct our own platform. Yeah, see, now you have to just construct your own thing. Build your own Twitter. Build your own Opensea. Build your own whatever. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. We actually had like a real effing government. You know, we would just start like just regulating all this shit and force people to, you know, adhere to free speech rules. But, you know, again, this world and really the American government and especially is just run by, you know, big corporations and globalist assholes. So censorship in crypto will definitely start getting worse. It's just that not a lot of people are still using crypto in general. But all the stupid crap we're dealing with now with social media censorship and really just internet censorship in general, it's definitely gonna bleed right into crypto. Right? So but hopefully we'll stand a better chance this time around because, you know, because everyone's aware, well, more people are going to become aware of it, and the fact that Opensea and Rarible seem to just really be going ham on the censorship of Stone Toss, that's just going to keep generating more, you know, more controversy. So let's see, Stone Toss Twitter. Let me see if he's posted any update on this. Because that's actually pretty big that Stone Toss actually spoke with Bitcoin.com. What? Oh, that's a promoted bullshit. I too Opensea and Rarible. Yeah, I'll retweet that. Don't bother writing. Has been censorship since releasing the NFTs. Yep. Okay. Despite Opensea refusing to comment why the NFT, the rest of the crypto guy hasn't forgotten. Big thanks to BitBoy Crypto for his take on political censorship and NFTs. Oh yeah, BitBoy thingy is actually pretty big. That's the problem though. A lot of shit libs are really into Bitcoin crypto, obviously, and a lot of them actually blocked me for some reason. Especially this dumb cunt. I don't remember her name. But I know her stupid. I remember her stupid face. And she's got like 320,000 subscribers or whatever. She was invited to speak on that like Bitcoin conference thing a while back. I guess that was months ago now. So it's gonna, you know, the censorship's gonna be, you know, definitely gonna be a problem. Crypto where he was selling nearly 2 million under an hour. Yeah, so Bocart, whatever his name is. Yeah, November 22nd. All right, so nothing new. Yeah, that's so weird because on OpenSea and Rarible, you can actually buy like Hitler NFTs, but for some reason the Stone Toss guy, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's because, you know, they're run by shit libs. It's the same shit with Trovo. You know, they're all just trying to grift off of right wing people, and then once they get, you know, once they build up their platform, they kick everybody out. So, I don't know. All right, so that's that. You know, I really don't want to read this German thing. Crypto progressing across the EU. I just want to browse it real quick to see if casually leading away. Yeah, I don't really want to read whatever this is. So they're just passing some regulations. Take the reins of December. Okay. Repo agreed to a alright, I guess we'll just go over it real quick. The new German coalition is aiming to make the European financial market supervisory law fit for crypto assets and businesses. Excuse me. The new German government has cited crypto in its coalition agreement, advocating for an equal playing field between traditional finance and innovative business models. Well, at least it seems that despite all the crap that's going on in Germany, at least they seem to be pro-crypto. The three German political parties agreed to a coalition to deal this week that will see left-leaning Social Democrats, Green Party, and the right-friendly Free Democrats take the reins from December this year. According to a rough translation, okay. Alright, such as crypto. We are making the European financial digital economy in order to ensure holistic and risk adequate super new business models. We need the European, we oblige crypto asset service providers to consider identify the beneficial owners. The document states that the EU advisory authority should not only take care of the prevent the misuse of crypto. Okay, so released by SPD's Olaf Schultz. Elsewhere, the European College Guides adopt regulation of crypto markets. Here's the thing: Plan B himself said in an interview that crypto is pretty, like the European government is very hostile towards crypto. But I mean, in general, I don't really see or hear that. I mean, I know they really want to like track your stuff, so maybe that might be it. And this seems to be pretty consistent with that. Let's see, it has to be ratified. Okay. Alright, I don't want to have to read the rest of this. Okay, so Germany just seems to just want to add some more tracking and regulations to crypto. I mean, I guess that's okay, but again, I just don't trust any of them. But the slant of this article is obviously not a bad thing. I guess if you really have to get over it, right? Well, I mean, you're just going to buy a VPN and then just pretend you're not in Europe, right? So I mean, that's what I do. Jack Dorsey plans to step down as Twitter CEO. Okay, because he wants to focus on Square, and he wants to work on a decentralized Bitcoin exchange. Okay. Dorsey success as CEO, which he helped co-found. It's unclear Dorsey plans Twitter focus on I love Twitter. Yeah. Central exchange product called whatever. Design affiliate trust without relying on federation control. It has somebody use platform to make an exchange. Okay. Dorsey served as Twitter CEO following the departure of Dick Costolo. Shares of Square and Twitter stock rose roughly 3%. Huh, that's actually pretty funny. As they say, Dorsey is stepping down. I mean, if this is being reported everywhere, Jack Dorsey did not just come out and say, "Oh, I deny the rumors. I'm staying." Right? He didn't say that. He just say, "Oh, I love Twitter." So it does look like he is going to actually leave. Yeah. So I don't know. What does this really mean? I mean, Twitter's still going to be shit. And to be honest, Jack Dorsey has really just not had any inkling or control over his company for a long time, right? I mean, if you actually watched his interview with Joe Rogan and Tim Pool, and then that stupid trust and safety woman, right? It was pretty obvious that Jack Dorsey really just had no idea what was going on. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know that was happening." So he's basically been checked out for quite some time. And believe it or not, I don't think he liked Donald Trump getting banned from Twitter, but there was also nothing he could say or do to stop it, despite him being quote-unquote CEO. So it's just a fun little news item, but will it affect anything? Not. Yeah, that's her name, Vijaya, right? I better be careful because I'm gonna curse her out. So yeah. Oh hey doctor. I didn't even know you. Well, actually, I guess some people. I didn't even tweet this out because I was just like, because I'm thinking more about the YouTube chapter thing, so I want to try to keep the structure correct. But I don't know. What was I gonna say? I mean, yeah, for the most part, yeah, he was just never involved in anything. He doesn't know what's going on. He appears to be high half the time too. Whenever you see him, and yeah, he does look like kind of like a mess. I mean, my beard is not nearly as bad as his beard because I do want to shave once I catch up on my laundry, which should be today. Then yeah, but uh, let me think. It's unclear if Dorsey plans to leave Twitter behind a focus on Square. To be honest, I think it would probably be better for Jack Dorsey to work on Square, his decentralized Bitcoin thing. And then he also said he was going to work on some kind of decentralized social media platform. I haven't heard anything about that. So if that's still in the works, hopefully he'll be working on that too. But, yeah. Well, that's Jack Dorsey. He's going poof. And, well, I mean, it's just going to be business as usual, right? Because, well, I mean, shit's going to keep getting worse. Oh, so now they've changed this to Twitter shares jump on reports that Dorsey is out. I guess the market really just does not want this guy here. And I'm getting so sick and tired of seeing people wearing these stupid masks. Ugh. Shit. Twitter is up 3.42%. That's not really much. Okay. 60 guys. Alright. People have called for his resignation for a while. Yeah, whoever takes over for Jack Dorsey, actually, yeah, I'm gonna say it probably it could very much get much worse. Because if you have like a woke CEO that's like aggressive with their wokeness, especially if it's gonna be like, I don't know, his replacement's gonna be like an angry woman, like that Vijaya stupid woman, right? Oh man, yeah, you can expect the censorship to get worse on Twitter. Hello there, file stepping down, stock of that's a nice message itself. Yeah, I wouldn't be celebrating. Okay, it's been working on Sunday. Opinion that the report that I know the left is stash, right? Twitter stinks due to Jack's mental instability. He's not unstable. He's just not there, literally. Trumper to be the new CEO. You get a mean tweet. You mean tweet. Everyone gets a mean. I think that was a play on the Oprah. You get a car and you get a car. Probably Twitter arrived at dying Twitter. Then Trump was banned by Twitter. Red Wave, Section 2. Yeah, first of all, none of this shit is gonna happen. Okay, face of Twitter. Yeah. Alright. Nothing new. Alright, so how long has this been going on? 38 minutes and 25 seconds. This thing still went on, but I mean, I did cover a lot of ground, so. Parag is possible replacement. He is currently the Chief Technology Officer. Who the hell is Parag? Parag Twitter? Parag Agrawal. What does he look like? Oh yeah. Well, this guy takes over. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, Twitter's gonna get much worse. Twitter's gonna get so much worse, at least with the censorship. Well, actually, what did he say here? I'm thoroughly sure that I've joined Twitter to lead a new team focus on crypto blockchains and other decentralized technologies, including going on crypto. Crypto engineering team. Alright, yeah, so Twitter is definitely getting in on blockchain. This was November 10th. There are some Twitter add on the Web 3.0 section around my ownership identity and more. Twitter building out crypto, probably nothing. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Oh, God, these assholes are already putting their tentacles in already. I don't want to get this thing banned, so I don't want to comment anymore on why, but I'll just say that Parag looks already, based on the name, and the way he looks, yeah, he's not gonna be on our side. But you know, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Okay, right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why crypto mining stocks are going down a bit, but Bitcoin Beto is up. All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna need to figure out how to start these YouTube chapters, but for now I'm just gonna leave it like this. So I'm done for the day. I will see you all tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and actually I gotta make some food because I have to aggressively lose weight now. So ever since I got the stupid flu last, because I felt like crap last week, right? Which is obvious from I think I did one video last week. So, but the good news is I am aggressively losing weight. I'm down to 176.6 again. I gotta try to get back to 171 and then go back to, back on track. So, because I gotta try to drop my weight to around 140 or so. Great to see you again. Yeah, I didn't even know you were still around, Doctor. I mean, I knew you were still around, but I just didn't think of it. So, all right. I got a lot of errands to do today, some coding to do, and of course, good old silent prayers and stuff. So, see you all tomorrow, and yeah.